So welcome to the next lecture on lichen. This lecture is in continuation with the previous lecture, and here we are going to discuss about the external forms of lichen. Lichens, they come in different shapes and structure, and depending upon the type of thalli and mode of occurrence, lichens, they are divided into three. That is crustose lichen, foliose lichen and fruticose lichen. First is crustose lichen. The example of crustose lichen is Gryphis. This type of lichen is generally found to be attached on substratum like rocks as well as on the branches of the trees, and it looks like a crust. It appears like a crust and is very much embedded in the substratum. That substratum could be a rock and tree, bark or branches. And it is embedded in such a way that it is very difficult to separate out crustose lichen from the substratum. It is dorsiventrally flattened even though we are not able to separate it from the substratum. Okay. Next is foliose lichen. The foliose lichen, it appears more like a leaf-like structure. They are leaf-like, dorsiventrally flattened structure having the dorsal surface and the ventral surface. The margins, they are low, wavy, and except for the margins, the center portion is embedded in the substratum by means of rhizoid-like structure which are called as rhizine, which is made up of fungal cells, fungal hyphae. Okay. So, example is Parmelia. Foliose lichen, it appears as if the dry bryophyte. The bryophyte होती है ना, dry bryophyte वैसा appear होता है, just leaf like, and it is easy to separate it out from the substratum. That substratum could be a wooden log or branches or bark. The last one is fruticose. Example is Cladonia and Usnea. The fruticose lichens, they are cylindrical. They are cylindrical, much branched, and either it is erect structure, for example in case of Cladonia, which is attached to the substratum, or pendant structure which is hanging down from the wooden logs, for example Usnea. Okay. So as compared to the dorsiventral structures in case of crustose and foliose, they are cylindrical, highly branched structure that could be erect as in Cladonia, or pendant branched hanging structures, for example in case of Usnea. So it is about the external forms of lichen, that could be crustose, foliose and fruticose. Okay. Now coming to the internal structure. Lichen, internal structure. If we are cutting this section of lichens, whether it is crustose, foliose or fruticose, they show different kind of internal organization which varies in different lichens. So let's first take crustose. If we cut this section of crustose lichen like this and see it under the microscope, it appears like this structure. This is the internal structure. Here you can see that the algal and fungal cells, they are found to be intermingled with each other and there is no distinction of different algal or fungal zone. कोई distinction नहीं होता, कोई different zones नहीं है. Instead क्या है, सब intermingled है, fungal cell algal cell के साथ mixed up है. और इस kind of structure को क्या बोलते हैं? होम्योमीरस. होम्योमीरस में क्या है कि there is no distinction of different zones. कोई एल्गल जोन नहीं है, कोई फंगल जोन नहीं है. इंस्टेड क्या है, इंटरमिंगल्ड है दोनों के दोनों सेल्स और बीच में क्या है, ये जेलेटिनस मैट्रिक्स. ये जो ब्लैक ब्लैक है, व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज जेलेटिनस मैट्रिक्स. द ग्रीन सेल्स hyphae, these are the fungal hyphae that could belong to Ascomycotina, Basidiomycotina और Deuteromycotina. ठीक है. और ये है एल्गल सेल्स. अब एल्गल सेल्स भी किसको हो सकते हैं, या तो ये होंगे साइनोफाइसी के मेंबर, क्लोरोफाइसी, फियोफाइसी और ज़ेंथोफाइसी. ओके. So this is the internal structure of Crustoslicon. Next is the internal structure of Folioslicon. So if you cut this section of Folioslicon, okay, it shows this kind of structure. Having distinct zone. This is the upper cortex which is towards the upper side. On the lower side we have lower cortex. Just below the upper cortex we have algal cells which are intermingled with fungal hyphae. The algal cells, they are intermingled with fungal hyphae forming the algal zone. Just below the algal zone and above the lower cortex we have loosely interwoven septate, highly thickened fungal hyphae that forms a zone that is known as medulla. So we have upper cortex, algal zone, medulla and lower cortex. Okay. The upper cortex is towards the upper side and it is formed by the fungal hyphae. The lower cortex is towards the lower side. It is also made by fungal hyphae. Some of the fungal hyphae, it forms an attaching structure which is known as rhizoid, जो attachment में help करेगा. और ये किसका बना होता है? It is also made up of fungal hyphae. Okay? So lower cortex. Below the upper cortex we have algal cells which are loosely interwoven with fungal cells. Okay? And it forms a zone which is known as algal zone. This zone is also known as gonadial zone. The algal zone is also known as gonadial layer or gonadial zone as we were of the opinion that this layer, it helps in the reproduction. Okay, so it is also known as the gonadial zone. Below the algal zone and above the lower cortex we have a zone of fungal hyphae which is made up of loosely interwoven thick walled fungal hyphae. which forms a zone जिसको बोलेंगे मेड्यूला। ओके, इसीलिए क्योंकि यहाँ पे डिस्टिंक्ट जोन्स हैं इसलिए इसको क्या बोलेंगे, हिट्रोमीरस। ओके, so it is about the folio's internal structure. Next is the internal structure of fruticose. Fruticose lichen they show radial symmetry. यहाँ सेक्शन हमने कहाँ से काटा है, ऐसे काटा है ना, तो ये क्या दिखाएगा, रेडियल सिमेट्री दिखाएगा। फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू आर कटिंग द सेक्शन ऑफ दिस, है ना, तो कैसे दिखाएगा, रेडियल सिमेट्री विथ डिस्टिंक्ट जोन्स, और वो जोन्स आर जस्ट लाइक द जोन्स ऑफ फोलियोस लाइकन। सबसे ऊपर क्या है हमारे पास, दिस इज द कॉर्टेक्स विच इज मेड अप ऑफ फंगल हाइफी। बिलो द कॉर्टेक्स वी हैव एल्गल जोन। एल्गल जोन में बीच बीच में क्या है, वी हैव फंगल हाइफी, एंड बिलो द एल्गल जोन वी हैव लूजली इंटरवोवन फंगल हाइफी जो बनाएगा मेड्यूला। ओके, सो दीज आर द डिफरेंट जोन्स और डिफरेंट स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ फ्रूटिकोज लाइकन। ओके, सो now coming to the next part, that is the special vegetative structures. Some special vegetative structures are formed by lichens which are briefly discussed here. For example, first is the breathing pores. The lichens they have some loosely interwoven structures at their upper side which are actually meant for the aeration, which are known as breathing pores. Okay, they are present on the upper surface of the lichen and they helps in the gaseous exchange. They helps in the exchange of gases. Okay. Next is the cephali. These are small pits. These are small pits or the depressions which are found on the ventral surface of lichen, having a rim which is made up of, this is the rim which is made up of the algal partner, the fungal partner, and it is exposing the internal structure to the outside environment. It also helps in the gaseous exchange as well as aeration. Okay. Next is cephalodia. Cephalodia, they are wart-like structure on the dorsal surface of lichen. Cephalodia are wart-like swellings or structures which are found on the dorsal surface. Here we have the algal cells which are intermingled with the fungal cell. And the point of interest is that the algal cell, it is different from the algal cell which is making the whole body. यहाँ जो algal cell होगा वो कौन होगा, वो कोई different algal cell होगा। यहाँ पे जो algal cell है, जो ये wart-like structure that is cephalodia बना रहा है, ये वो नहीं होगा algal, वो वाली algae नहीं होगी जो पूरी plant body बना रही है। तो ये कहाँ से आया है, ये कहीं foreign से बाहर से algal cell आया है and it is associating with the fungal hyphae of this thallus and making a special structure that is known as cephalodia. Okay. Next is Esetia. Esetia are also the small coral-like structure which are generally meant to increase the surface area of the thallus as it increases the surface area, the photosynthetic area also increases. But here the algal cell is same as the thallus cell. यहाँ पे algal cell नया नहीं है, जैसा cephalodia में था, ठीक है? Isidia में ये coral like, the highly branched structures हैं on the upper surface, which are meant to increase the surface area and hence increases the photosynthetic area. Isidia, okay? Next is Soredia. They are small sac-like structure. Small sac-like structure which are present in the form of powdery mass on the dorsal surface of the lichen. And here you can see it has one algal cell. सिर्फ एक algal cell है which is covered by the fungal hyphae. Okay, and it is just like a powdery mass on the surface of lichen, and it forms a pustule-like structure which is called as Soredia, which is known as Soredia. Okay. So this is about the special vegetative structures which can be breathing pores meant for the aeration. Cyphalia which are present on the ventral surface, इनका काम भी क्या है? Aeration. Cephalodia are wart-like structure जिसमें algal cell parental cell से अलग होगा, ठीक है? Isidia are coral-like structures. Soredia में क्या है? Sac-like structure जिसमें एक algal cell होगा which is covered by the fungal hyphae. Okay? Now coming to reproduction. Coming to the reproduction. Okay. The very first mean of reproduction is by fragmentation. पहला क्या है? फ्रेगमेंटेशन. फ्रेगमेंटेशन में क्या है? यहां से ये टूटा and it can form a new thalli. ठीक है, इसको क्या बोलेंगे? फ्रेगमेंटेशन. दूसरा क्या है? रिजुविनेशन. रिजुविनेशन में क्या होगा? जो पोस्टीरियर थैलाई है, डेड पोर्शन, वो क्या होगा? It dies, और जो नया पोर्शन है it forms the new plant body like this. Rejuvenation. Third one is through Isidia. These structures, they can get separate from the parent thallus and can form the new plant body. Okay, Isidia. They are the perinating structures which can get separate from the parental body, and after separating it can form a new thalli. Likewise, we have Soredia. Fourth is Soredia, which are the sac-like powdery mass on the surface of ऐसा है ना, तो क्या है? पाउडरी मास है. पाउडरी मास में क्या है? We have one algal cell which is covered with the fungal hyphae. This can get dispersed by means of wind, and it can then germinate. This structure can germinate to form the new thallus. Okay, so through Soredia. इसके अलावा one more mean is by formation of, fifth one is by formation of conidias. By formation of conidias, the fungal partner, it can, reproduce asexually by formation of conidias. जो special structure में बनते हैं, that is the pycnidial cup. In the flask-shaped pycnidial cup, and these conidias can associate with the algal partner and form a new thallus. Okay, so these are the various means of asexual reproduction in case of lichen. Okay.